Here is Hassan in Slough in Berkshire. Morning to you, Hassan.
Morning, Matt. I just wanted to make a couple of points. Now, I'm coming from a Muslim perspective, so the debate within the church is very interesting around the depiction of Jesus. I've always held the view that Jesus is either black or Middle Eastern, and there are various shades of Middle Eastern colour. Now, last year, I did respond to the far right. I made a 3-hour video after the New Zealand terrorist attacks, the mosque shooter Brendan Tarrant and his great replacement manifesto. And I responded to the far right and the right activists, and I issued a challenge, and I said, if Jesus comes back, because Muslims and Christians believe in the second coming of Jesus, and these right activists are defending a white Christian Europe, how would they react to Jesus' second coming, knowing that he's not European? Are they going to block him from entry to Europe because he's Middle Eastern? So I've yet to get a response from them. The second point is...
They're not known to be the most intelligent amongst us, these people.
Well, that is very true. I was hoping for some engagement because, for me, from my point of view, I will debate with anyone. I'll listen to various viewpoints, even if it's unpalatable. I will engage in debate. And last year, when I did promote my response on Facebook, it reached about 500,000 people. Only 2,000 actually bothered to watch my video, and I was able to have a dialogue with only one person, and the topic of dialogue was completely irrelevant. So you're right in terms of the level of intelligence from that group. I'm a conservative myself, although I'm brown in colour. I do bleed blue, so I'm very proud to be a conservative. I did stand for Parliament in 2005. Now, having said that, we should all be allies of Black Lives Matter. It doesn't matter whether you're left or right. It is a campaign to eliminate racism. And in principle, I do agree with the motto, all lives matter. But if people are using this slogan as in response to Black Lives Matter, I don't agree with that approach, because BLM is not isolationist. I'm sure they believe in universal justice. There are injustices taking place everywhere in other communities, but this is a starting point. So if those critics answer by saying all lives matter, then what were they doing before BLM came into play? How were they ensuring justice for all lives instead of now, where they're just being a reactionary? So we should all be allies of BLM. And the final point I wanted to make was in America, where I've seen protests take place, nothing wrong with peaceful protests, but there have been agitators, thugs, including a few white people. They may be white supremacists inspired, or the left-wing Antifa, breaking buildings, burning them, so that they could link their activities with BLM, so that the silent majority, when they look at this, they'll make that link and think that, BLM is violent. And when they see Donald Trump as a possible savior of Christianity, which he isn't, it is actually Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II who's the defender of the Protestant faith, not Donald Trump. My fear is that he could win the election. I would be a pro-Republican supporter. I definitely am, minus Trump. So my worry is that Trump could actually win.
Hassan, really good to have you on the show. Thank you for your contribution.